Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the Patricia Show. Don't forget to press like and subscribe and share to share the video with someone who you knows need it. So now, let's talk about another so I did a video, a audio showing you how confusion can send your money packing the other way. Money is energy, and it's not going to stay around confusion. So I explained that to you in the last video. Now I want to explain to you about jealousy. I know this lady, she's very jealous. But when you tell her, you know what I mean? When you're talking about stuff and you tell her that she's jealous, she'll say, "Oh, no, I'm not. Jealous is such an ugly, ugly emotion." But she is very jealous. But once you get down with it and talk to her about it, she knows she's jealous. But let me tell you how you could tell a person is jealous. I don't know all the ways. But I do know when I be telling people on the phone about good things that's happening to me, they get really quiet. That you can literally hear a pin drop. They don't say, "I'm good, glad for you, congratulate," just quiet. And another thing they'll do too, if you're talking about something good, they'll start making a lots of noise while you talking about the good things that's happening to you or whatever you're telling them good. If you're matter of fact, that happened to me today. I was talking to this girl and I was telling her some good things that were happening, and she was making so much noise. It sounded like she was in the house busting out the wall. I am not lying. She was making that kind of noise. While I'm telling her my good stuff, that's when the noise started. And so I said, "What are you doing?" I couldn't believe it. She said to me she was walking up the stairs. So now if you making that much noise walking up the stairs, that lets me know right there that she was deliberately making the noise so she did not have to hear the good things that were happening to me. You see? But let me tell you something. When you jealous of somebody else, it ain't gonna do nothing but turn right around and come back to you. You watch what I tell you. That is the worst, being jealous. You might as well just throw in the rope for that till you change. Because jealousy, it's almost like when you're jealous of other people, it's like all your good things that were about to happen to you or that happened to you or that's happening to you will flee. It's just like you put a wall around yourself and all good things that could happen to you when you are jealous of somebody. So don't think that you are going to get a whole lot of money or come into a successful, beautiful life and you jealous of people. That's just not going to happen. A long time ago, this lady had called me, and she was saying that she had a friend. This is a true story, people. She had a friend. Her friend go to church with her every Sunday. The lady said she go to church every Sunday. Her friend went to church every Sunday, but her friend was married and had children. And this lady was telling me there's like that. Her friend was like the perfect family, and she wanted her dead. She said, "Do you do like she was from Louisiana, so she said, "Do you do like casework?" I said, "No." Now, let me stop here to tell you. I used to have a radio show years ago in Louisiana. And so then she called a reader or something down there, and they referred her to me. So she called me, and I told her, "No, I don't do stuff like that." And I said, "Wait a minute, excuse me, did you say that you go to church every Sunday? And now you want to, and then this is your best friend? And so you want to kill your best friend through a hex because you're jealous of her relationship with her husband and her kids?" She said yes. I said, "But how are you going to church every Sunday, worshiping God, and then want to do this? She said to me, I didn't ask for your opinion, or I didn't ask for you to show me anything. I just want this done. And I told her, Miss, I'm sorry. First of all, I don't do casework. That's number one. I only give, readings, what's going to happen in your future or whatever. I said, but I don't do any casework. So I said to her, do your friend know in any way, shape, or form that you don't like her? She says, no, she doesn't know anything. So I commenced to say, like, maybe she should really think about what she's doing and, trying to talk to her. This lady was so mean and evil till she turned around and said to me, again, that she didn't want to hear this, and turned around and told me, I'll kill you. Next time you come down here, I'm going to be looking for you because I ain't asking you for all of that. I just asked you, could you do it or not? And I was so taken back because probably for me, my point of view, at that time, I didn't think people were capable. The world wasn't as bad as it is now. And people kind of value life. So this was back in the 90s when this happened. So I didn't think or hadn't met anybody who would just kill their best friends through a spell because they were jealous of them. And then you telling me you go to church every Sunday too? So now what happened is a few years later, my friend called me from Louisiana and she said, guess what? I said, what? She said, that lady that wanted her best friend dead, she died. Isn't that something? My grandmother used to say, you dig a ditch for somebody else, make sure you dig one for you too. You see, it came back to her. Her friend never did find anybody to put a curse on her friend, but not to kill her. Now she might have had somebody put a curse on her to have a little bad luck or whatever, but the friend never did die, but the lady did. You see, don't think you're going to have a lot of good luck when you're sitting up here jealous of people. Now this lady, to want to kill somebody, obviously she was just filled with jealousy, and there had to be hatred and everything else, mixed up in that. I wanted to give you that as an example, but that's like an extreme. Some people will do though, but it's still the extreme. Most of the time you're meeting people who your friends, your girlfriends or whatever, and they might be jealous of you, and they might not, want you dead or nothing like that. They're just jealous of you. Or you could be jealous of them. I asked this lady one time, why are you jealous of other people? Because she's jealous of other people all the time. She's always been like that. She said, because I really want... she says, I'm not jealous of other people. I'm just jealous when they have something I want. And I said, what do you mean? And she said, if one of my friends have a good relationship with a man, she said, I'm very jealous because I want a good relationship with a man. And I said to her, but don't you know that that's pulling you far away from that goal? Because you're sending out that jealousy or negativeness to your friend. You're not going to turn around and meet somebody nice. Now, if you're sending love to your friend and you're happy for your friend, the doors are open for you to get the same thing. Well, that particular person was the person that I had the experience with today. That sounded like they were knocking a wall out, but they was really walking up the stairs. And she's a family member, so I have to be around her. You know what I'm saying? But she has a lot of jealousy. Like, she wants a lot of money, and she wants to have a lot of money. So if she doesn't have it, and then you have it, and then you're talking about your good, she doesn't want to hear that. Now, again, if you have that trait of jealousy, you need to try and move it or control it. The best thing would be to move it. Because now I'm not saying you're never going to get some good. You'll get some good. But if you want a large sum of money, forget it. Remember, the energy of money is pure. Jealousy is an extremely negative emotion. It's going to run the other way. Okay? So I also want to give you all an update on the when I was talking about confusion the other day, and I told you about the lady that was she saw up close and personal how you have money and all of a sudden it's gone. Her money was gone in in 2 weeks. Her money was gone. So she was having it's on the video, on the audio of confusion, so you can go back and listen to it. But I want to give the people who heard it an update. Now, she did end up putting the man out I think the day after I had made the tape, the audio on confusion. So she put him out, which was last week. Don't you know her money starting back coming now? Isn't that something? She put him out, all her money gone, didn't have a job, nothing. And then he's out, her house is peaceful, and somebody calls her with the job to start tomorrow. So she's seen with her own eyes how confusion will make your money run in the opposite direction from you. Okay. And then then I want to tell you about the jealousy, because it'll be running in the opposite direction if you are jealous of other people. So please, you need to remove that or learn to control and not feel that way. Because this is what I think. Everybody is capable of living a rich lifestyle. Rich to people are different things. What rich mean to me, it might mean something else to you. Like my aunt said she wants to be comfortable, but for her, she said that would be rich, financially secure. She said she don't need millions of dollars. She just want to be financially secure, and that's rich for her. Okay. So I think everybody is capable of being rich. So why would I be jealous of somebody else that already had it and I didn't? I'm going to try to find out what you did so I can hurry up and bring mine on. You know what I mean? Being jealous is just crazy to me, because you're jealous of something. You don't realize that you're blocking yourself even more from getting it, when all you have to do is listen to be happy for the person that's going to bring your money faster, and then ask her, is this something that you did to make your money, to get rich? What did you do to get rich? You know what I mean? Learning. Instead of sitting there, you're not going to talk to her. I mean, when she's telling you how happy she is, or he telling you how happy they are, you're going to make so much noise on the phone so you can't hear them. That's like a 2-year-old. You know what I mean? Or you don't want to hear. One time, a couple of years ago, I finished my doctorate degree. So this is another relative. I was telling her that I finished my doctorate degree. Oh my gosh, she started screaming. I went to have my doctorate degree too. I didn't finish I had one more credit hour and I would have finished my doctorate degree too. You ain't the only one with your doctorate degree. I was shocked because I never said I was the only one. I just was telling her that I was in doctoral school and, I was happy about it. I had just got accepted. And that's the reply she gave me. And that was jealous too. So that was definitely a jealous reply. So whatever it is that you're doing, don't be jealous because other people maybe are striving to do a little more than what you was able to accomplish. Because listen, you're never too old to go back and do anything. I think I went back to school in my 50s to get my master's degree and my doctorate degree. So you're never too old. You know what I mean? Stop being jealous of other people. Stop being jealous of other people and ask them what they're doing so that you can help change your life and do the same thing. Thank you for tuning in to the Patricia Show. Don't forget to subscribe.